Hi guys, welcome back to a session once again in Prague. It's very difficult not to skate in this map, but I hope today will be, something a little bit different, because something that I've encountered quite a bit while playing this game, not just this map, is that very often there are points in the map from where you can't really go anywhere else, or at least not anywhere. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for the kickflip. At least not anywhere I want to go. Case in point, you have this pretty cool section with a lot of small obstacles, but then you end up here and either you turn around, which is a bit awkward. I suppose it could be done, it's just not the most flowy choice. It would be preferable if I could go up here. I guess the point is that I want to use the item dropper a bit more, not just to create whole parks or to create new spots which aren't really skatable otherwise, but also to just make the map more skatable, if that makes sense. So, for instance, I don't know why I respawned. But, for instance, here we could. Probably a few options, but the most logical thing to me would be to add a piece of plywood here. So let's say here. That seems to be pretty natural. So I hope that now I can make it up. Okay, let's do another test run. Probably should have done this beforehand to make sure it actually works. There was a gap. Okay, you can make it up. There's not much opportunity for tricks, but maybe there is once I get used to the gap. And also, earlier today I was I was working on something that very much pushes my skill limits, but I wanted to do a bit more advanced double grinds. I promise that when I was practicing this, it worked a few times to the point where I thought I had it down. But I did land a few tail slides, shove it tail slides. Now I have to relearn them, apparently. I never quite figured out how to do those kinds of tricks. Like grind, flip, grind, specifically. I don't want to do varial heels. Okay. That took longer than anticipated. Limonka is being very annoying because she's kind of begging to go out, and now she's seeking attention on my lap. Yeah, that will take more practice. But something else which, in my opinion, looks even cooler is to do tail slide, body varial, nose slide. Which feels like it's a bit easier, but it's still not really easy. I can see that becoming a go-to trick with enough practice. But yeah, and there's other stuff like that which I can't really get to look good yet. My main issue is that as you do the flip, you kind of move over a bit, which I suppose is down to just the way you're positioned on the ledge. But yeah, once again, referencing Pigeonthief, he did a cool trick in one of his, I don't know if it was a recent video, but it was a tail slide to that. Somehow that was the nicest one I've ever done, because I never quite get them to lock in the crooked. Terrible. I got distracted by a cat. Because either I transfer completely over to the other side like that, or I fall off to the left. It's like the finer tweaks of the sticks that I don't have down yet. Might have to just rotate a bit more. That seemed to help. Not that time. He wants to. Oh. Nice. Not the best exit. And wait, if I reset my spawn point of it, I realize I'm already getting distracted from what I said I was going to do, being like use some items to just try to improve the map a bit. But I just remembered that there was some fun stuff you could do over that little gap. Have to pop a bit sooner. Like that, which, you know, just because there's a little gap, it makes it that much more cool, I suppose. Also, that's just a fun thing, like this ledge into this piece of plywood. But let's see if we can get some stuff like that tail slide body varial, or let's do a tail slide nose slide first. I don't know how I ever did that. Would probably help to lower the grind friction just a bit, which I think I will do anyway. It's already very low. And I also wanted to up my flip speed just a bit. Okay. It's possible I can't do single flips anymore. Might have been a mistake, but I know by how much I increased it, so I can always change it back. Not pleased with my lineup. Although that won't make any difference. Did not look good. Definitely didn't feel right. Would look nicer to fakey, in my opinion. And I really want to stop doing flips. I'll try a palette cleanser. Sometimes that helps, just to try something different. Okay, wait. Nosegrind to blunt, if that's possible. It's really interesting, I suppose, that something that should be much more difficult is really a lot easier. Because these I can do pretty much back to back. Let's try one more, just to prove my point. And one to fakey, I think that might look a bit better. Come on, he didn't want to do the power slide, which is a recurring issue. Kind of a lame blunt. But then let's try the opposite. 5-0 to nose blunt. Blunt. Not quite. Okay, I think that's acceptable. Pretty cool. I think I've exhausted my my inspiration for this obstacle. I'd still like to do what I was going to do first. Okay. I wanted to go, or I wanted to come out fakey. Right. Let's cruise a bit. I was thinking if it would be a good idea for a video to do like a very spot-based video. Where I really do only one obstacle with everything I can think of. I didn't know where to go. Because I tend to do that when I'm just playing by myself. And more often than not, it gets pretty interesting. Like, I start doing things that I normally wouldn't really do because I have my catalog of tricks that I default to. Okay, 3 pushes. I had a session here the other day, like maybe sometime last week, where I tried to do all sorts of combos. Such a cool looking trick. Maybe a flip out. There is not much time. If any time. But if I go 1 push less, I don't even make it on. So No, I really need 3 pushes. Let's do a varial heel, board slide, or lip. I really don't know if I have to catch sooner or later. Let's do a heel flip. Okay, that works. But a varial heel he does not want to do. Okay. Something weird about it. It was what I wanted to do. Looked better than it felt. I don't know if I mentioned it in a video or if it was just something I commented on Reddit or whatever. But I was trying to do more pressure flips, but I forgot how to do them. For some reason I can never remember the input. That's not a pressure flip. He's setting up for one, but okay. Flick downwards. But yeah, I really can't do single kick flips anymore of any variety. Whoa. I can't do them switch either because it messes me up even more. This space always feels a bit empty. Which would be maybe a good spot to add something, just not sure what. I don't want to start overthinking it, so I'm going to park that idea for later. And I'm going to change my flip speed back. These things I can never hit first try. Generally, I'm just thinking out loud right now, but generally I get the impression that I'm both good at session and absolutely terrible. All this tech stuff I was doing earlier makes me think I'm decent at the game, but then I can't land the simplest tricks after several attempts. Which makes me question everything I know about the game. Did not expect to make that. Let's do a 50-50 into, I don't know, a tail slide or something. Fifty-50s are always deceptively difficult. Especially to lock in cleanly. I'm having the same issue I had in the last video, but I cut that part out. But when except this time, when I pop out of 50-50s, when I want to ollie, he nollies, and when I nollie, or when I think I nollie, he ollies. See, like that. I'm sure I just ollied. But then he does that, and I can't figure out why. I think. Okay, wait. I think I figured it out. Because I wasn't letting go of the inputs long enough. Okay, that works. That's kind of a cool gap, actually. And I really like that rail, but I haven't really done much with it yet. But over here, even though it's backside, I was going for a tail slide, but and it technically was just a weird one. Okay, pop, shove, tail slide. Again, weird angle. I suspect it's because I'm inputting the input while I'm traveling over an obstacle that I'm not trying to land on. Maybe that's messing up the physics a bit. It's always double when you do something cool that you didn't mean to do. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe not that. Wait, what am I trying to do? A front side shove it, tail slide for that sweet counter rotation effect. a bit tricky to line up because I have to be on the very right of the ramp thingy. Unless I like, pop to the right. No. I think this is the wrong obstacle to try that. Kickflip blunt. Should be a bit easier. Okay. It's possible there was some truck involved. Although no. I like a stationary camera. I said I was going to do some flips out of grinds, but I still haven't. Maybe since I mentioned that I like this obstacle, although it's going to be very, very tight timing wise. Oh, it can be done. Nice. Ouch. I always feel like doing 270 slides. I don't know if they're board slides or lip slides technically, but that kind of thing. It says board slide, so can I do a flip into that? I need a bit more speed, I feel, but if I go any faster, I tend to overshoot. Nope, not quite. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not letting go of the trigger when I'm in the grind slide. I know. Just disable dark slides. But I know it can be done. That's pretty sweet. Laser lip. What is it with varial heels and lasers today? I don't think it's gonna work. And I have no idea why. I can do them, just not into a grind. Let's try to analyze, because this is driving me nuts. looks like I'm catching it way too early. Okay, yeah, but then I have to use the triggers to rotate a bit, I think. Look terrible, even though it was a cool trick. I feel like I'm waiting a full 2 seconds in between the pop and the catch. No. This rail, man. I'm not convinced this is a good setup. Okay, I'm running out of time in my recording, so that will be it for this one. Apologies if it was a bit more chaotic than I said it would be, because I started with a plan but I didn't really stick with it. So yeah, thanks for watching and for listening as always, and I will talk to you next time.